Imagine that today could be your last. What would you wish you had done differently? What would your regrets be? Most of us don't live daily with this question in mind, but maybe we should. This question isn't just about life's inevitable end, it's about living without looking back with a heavy heart. So ask yourself, if you died tomorrow, would you have any regrets? The idea of mortality is uncomfortable and often dismissed in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's something we know is coming, but we rarely face it head on. Yet, the question of whether we would have any regrets if we were to die tomorrow is an essential one. It's a question that forces us to confront the choices we make, the relationships we nurture, and the purpose we seek. It's about evaluating the life we've lived and considering if we're truly living in a way that brings fulfillment, peace, and joy. In this video, we'll dive deep into the meaning of regret, explore the biggest regrets people have before they pass away, and ultimately provide strategies to help live a life free of regrets. We'll examine the emotional, psychological, and even physical aspects of regret and its impact on how we live our lives. Regret is an emotional response to a decision, action, or situation that did not meet expectations or lead to an ideal outcome. It often comes with a sense of sorrow or remorse, reflecting our desire for things to have turned out differently. Regret can be an impulse we feel in the heat of the moment, or something that lingers for years, shaping our emotional landscape. But what makes regret so universal? It has to do with the human capacity for reflection. We can look back on our past, weigh the pros and cons, and feel the sting of what could have been. We regret things we wish we had done differently or things left undone. Yet regret is also a teacher. It helps us grow by learning from mistakes, shifting our perspective, and adjusting our course in life. When we reflect on our regrets, we often ask ourselves, what could I have done differently? The answer isn't always easy, but it brings us closer to understanding what truly matters to us. Many studies have explored the regrets of those nearing the end of their lives, and what they reveal is both eye-opening and transformative. In one of the most famous works on this subject, Bronnie Ware, an Australian palliative nurse, published a book titled The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. Her observations were based on the final days of patients in their hospice care, and her insights offer a deep reflection on what people truly value. 1. Not having the courage to live authentically. One of the most common regrets people have is not living true to themselves. Instead of pursuing their passions or dreams, they followed societal expectations, family pressures, or what others thought was normal. Many express that they lived safe lives, but at the cost of true happiness. They wish they had been bolder in their decisions, daring to express themselves more openly and making choices that resonated with their deepest desires. 2. Not spending enough time with loved ones. Another regret that frequently surfaces is the lack of time spent with family and friends. Many individuals realize too late that life is short and that relationships should be cherished and nurtured. The demands of work, the pressures of financial stability, and the distractions of modern life often come at the expense of quality time with loved ones. As the end approaches, the value of these relationships becomes even clearer. 3. Not expressing feelings and emotions. Another profound regret is the failure to openly express emotions and feelings to those who matter most. Many people live their entire lives without truly expressing their love, gratitude, or concerns. They bottle up emotions, often for fear of rejection or judgment, and never experience the true catharsis of vulnerability and honesty. The realization that they could have nurtured deeper connections if only they had shared their feelings is a sorrowful one. 4. Wishing they had taken better care of their health. Many individuals in the final stages of life wish they had prioritized their physical well-being earlier on. They regret putting off exercise, eating poorly, or ignoring warning signs of illness. Health is often taken for granted when people are young, but the reality of aging brings a sobering perspective. Taking care of our bodies is crucial not only for longevity, but for the quality of life we can enjoy. 5. Not taking more risks. A lack of risk-taking is another source of regret. Many people wish they had been more adventurous, taken more chances, and stepped out of their comfort zones. The fear of failure, rejection, or judgment often keeps people from pursuing their dreams, leaving them with a sense of unfulfilled potential. Regret isn't just a psychological burden, it has physical consequences as well. Studies have shown that unresolved regret can lead to increased levels of anxiety, stress, and depression. The more we dwell on missed opportunities or mistakes, the more it can affect our overall well-being. We begin to ruminate on the past, replaying our mistakes over and over again, and this can make us feel trapped in our own minds. Psychologically, regret can lead to feelings of shame and guilt. These emotions are linked to lower self-esteem and self-worth, creating a cycle of negative thinking. The more we regret, the harder it becomes to move forward and take action in the present moment. Our emotional health can deteriorate, leading to a diminished quality of life. Physically, chronic regret can manifest in sleep problems, weakened immune systems, and other health complications. Stress hormones such as cortisol are released when we dwell on the past, which can wreak havoc on our bodies. This is why it's so important to address and resolve regrets so they don't carry over into the next stages of life. The question, if you died tomorrow, would you have any regrets? Isn't meant to be morbid. It's an opportunity to reflect on the life you're living right now. Here are some strategies to help you live without regrets. 1. Live authentically. Take the time to reflect on what truly matters to you. What makes you happy? What are your passions? Start living in alignment with your values and interests. Stop trying to please others and start pleasing yourself. When you live authentically, you feel fulfilled, and that fulfillment becomes the foundation of a regret-free life. 2. Prioritize relationships. Make time for the people who matter most to you. Strengthen your relationships with family and friends. Be present in their lives, show appreciation, and be open to deep, meaningful connections. Time is the most valuable gift you can give, and relationships are the most precious aspect of life. 3. Express yourself. Don't let your emotions fester in silence. Whether it's love, gratitude, or frustration, expressing yourself clearly and honestly can help avoid regrets. Speak your truth, share your feelings, and be open about your emotions. It will foster deeper connections and give you peace of mind. 4. Take care of your health. Start prioritizing your physical well-being. Eat healthy, exercise regularly, get enough sleep, and manage your stress. Taking care of your body is one of the most important things you can do for your future self. The healthier you are now, the fewer regrets you'll have later. 5. Embrace risk and adventure. Don't let fear hold you back from taking risks. Whether it's pursuing a new career, traveling to a new destination, or trying something you've always wanted to do, take that leap. The biggest regret often comes from never trying in the first place. Remember, growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Regret is a natural part of being human, but it doesn't have to define us. By facing the question of, if you died tomorrow, would you have any regrets? We open ourselves up to the possibility of living with intention, authenticity, and purpose. It's a reminder that time is finite, and the way we spend it matters. As you go about your day-to-day life, take a moment to ask yourself, am I living in a way that I'll be proud of? Am I making choices that align with my true self? Am I nurturing the relationships that matter most to me? If the answer is no, it's never too late to change. The goal isn't to live without mistakes, it's to live in a way that, when you look back, you'll feel proud of the choices you made. If you can do that, then, in the end, you'll have no regrets.
Money on my mind like a gambler's dice roll. Stacking paper towels, can't see the floor. Just go. Pour the champagne, scheming mad like Dr. Evil. Illicit deals, thick cash flow medieval. Stacks in a Bentley, future so bright. Nightmares of the broke, hustle through the night. Credit cards, max credit score under fire. But tomorrow's rich, counting cash, we aspire. Hustle hard, street smart, dodging the patrol. Run them up like we superheroes on patrol. Rolex, blessing times, money non-stop. Front page news, flicking coins in the slot. $1 tracks, seen in secrets, wearing Gucci suits.